Hey guys, so Confident Fit Coaching is my brand. I am Jessie Wallaker and I'm a health and mindset freedom coach. It's my title, basically. But what I do is I love to help individuals overcome their limiting beliefs and their guilt and fear around food and fitness the way they've always done it, who are ready to finally break through those things and create the life that they've always wanted, one that is healthy and free and enjoyable and something that they can take long term without fear, guilt, stress, any of that kind of stuff. That is what I love to focus on, and odds are if you clicked on this video, you're thinking the same thing. So I want you to know, most of the world is thinking of health in a not so healthy way. We're looking at it as something that is forced, that is full of guilt, that is full of shoulds and can'ts and have-tos instead of what I want to do. That going up and down in weight is normal, that signing up for challenge after weight loss challenge is normal, that in order to be successful in weight loss, it has to be up and down, or it has to be limiting, or it has to be one way where you don't actually enjoy it long term. And odds are, if you're at this point in the video, or if you clicked on this video for any reason at all, it makes me a little sad, but you're just tired and you don't want to admit it. And I know this because I've been there. When I was struggling with my weight, when I had an unhealthy look at health, when everyone was thinking that I was living the ideal life, that I was living the ideal healthy way, and everything that I was sharing and doing was good and the best for you, it actually wasn't, because I was unhealthy and I was tired. I was limiting my calories. I was working out way too much. I had an unhealthy view of myself, not only of my body, but it turned into an unhealthy view of me as a person, because I couldn't lose the weight, because I couldn't look like everyone else that I was following and admiring so much, that I couldn't achieve this healthy life that I wanted to, and I couldn't do everything that I had planned and set out to do. So I became tired of caring. I was tired of doing. I was tired of forcing it and having to do it. I was tired of stressing, and I was tired of critiquing myself. I would wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to do fasted cardio when there was no reason for me to be doing fasted cardio. I would have full work days and I felt productive and I felt worthy if my day was 16 to 18 hours long. Not I was up that long, but my work day was that long. From the time I got up in the morning to the time I went to bed, I was stressed, I was exhausted, and I was not enough. Odds are if you're looking at this video, you're in the same boat, because you have an unhealthy view of health. You think it has to be slim cut and trim, that the people in the magazines always look like that, when in reality, that's their peak performance. They dieted down for that. And same with a lot of Instagram pictures too. They dieted down for that. They are photoshopped for that. All their imperfections and stretch marks and razor burns and blemishes and bumps and bruises and all of that stuff is gone. And you're left with this flawless perfectionist body that doesn't even exist for the person that is photographed. I want you to change the way you look at health. And I know you do too. And I want you to know it's not a bad thing for you to be thinking these things. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel less than. You don't have to feel wrong. You don't have to feel like a failure. And you don't have to feel like you are just looking for an easier way. Not at all. Not at all. Your mind is just opening and transforming from everything that you are seeing. You keep seeing these perfect bodies, these perfect lives over and over and over again on social media and in the stands and in the news and everywhere. But we're unable to attain that. And that can be so devastating the more you look at it. The more we compare and the more we contrast and the more we think that we just aren't good enough and we should be doing more. And that can be from body image to business, from career and job to parenthood, from relationships to writing, from volunteer work to competitions. It's across the board. We live in such a social society with so much unnecessary depression, anxiety, feelings of loneliness, feelings of abandonment, feelings of no one else understands, no one else is going through what I'm going through, And I want you to know, whether you find somebody or not, you are not alone in whatever it is that you're dealing with. Even if it's the deep, dark, soul-crushing moments, or if it's just not feeling worthy enough, or not feeling like you can claim an eating disorder, that you can claim depression, that you can claim anxiety, because you're aware of it, so it can't be happening to you. That happens to other people. Any kind of diagnosis, any kind of thing that is struggling, or any kind of thing that is hard to deal with, is okay to admit. It's okay to admit that. It's okay that you put so much pressure on yourself and you expect the world, but you would never, expect that of somebody else. And that's the biggest thing. We expect so much from ourselves, but we would never expect somebody else to hold themselves to that high of a standard, to that high of perfectionism when we're only human. Remember that. You are only human. Even the computers and the technology we have isn't perfect. So why do you think you need to be? Why do you think you need to have it all together? Why do you think you can't struggle and you can't cheat and you can't fall off and fall back on? And why? Why? We live in the hustle and the grind and the get up early and stay up late life that we keep trying to keep up with everybody else. But you don't need to do that. You really, really don't. And I want you to know that. It's okay to have off days. It's okay to have days where you can't get out of bed. It's okay to have days where all you want to do is sit and talk with friends. It's okay where you go to work and you just don't have any energy. It's okay to do the bare minimum and just get through. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to question. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to keep looking. It's okay to invest. It's okay to try it out. It's okay. But the way that you are viewing health, if you are struggling and if you are questioning, then things need to change because you are thinking about it. But we're told not to listen to those little voices in our head that say there has to be a different way. It can't be this hard. Is there something else out there? And I promise there is. It doesn't have to be this stressful. It doesn't have to be this questionable. It gets to be easy. It gets to be fun. It gets to be enjoyable. And health should take you through life. It should not take it over. I want to say that again. Health should take you through life. It should not take it over. Health should fuel you for life. It should give you the energy. It should give you the drive and the excitement and the knowing that whatever it is that you want to do, you can do because you're taking care of yourself. Because you're creating the body that can take you through life. Because you want to last as long as humanly possible on this earth and enjoy as much of it as possible. So by changing the way you view health to one that has absolutely no guilt at all, the one that is full of, I want to do this, and it can be health related too. I want to eat healthy. I want to exercise. I want to eat that cake. I want to go on that vacation. I want to go and try to climb a mountain. I want to go for a walk. I want to stay in bed. I want to watch a movie full of wants instead of shoulds or have tos. I have to work out. I should eat healthy instead of I want to where your body holds the weight that it feels comfortable with. And it naturally loses any excess that it doesn't need because it finally feels safe and comfortable and it's not under stress and that you finally have energy and you're no longer tired. You finally want to care about the things that are important to you in your life. You want to do everything that is humanly possible for you on this earth. You're not forcing anything, it just comes naturally. You're no longer stressing with things you can't control. And it's finally fully freeing for you. And you no longer critique yourself. You don't compare yourself to others. You just each day that you wake up want to be better than the person you were yesterday. And you love yourself for who you are and where you're at right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. On your heavy bloated days and on your slim and lean days, you get to live this life. You get to have fun with it. It gets to be easy. It doesn't have to be hard, and it can be full of adventure and excitement or quiet times and candles. But it's your life and you get to claim it. So if you want to really fully embrace that life, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As of right now when I'm recording this video, I am taking on one-on-one clients where we fully revamp the way that you view health, view diets, view workouts, view life in general, and we create it for you. We create it in the way that you've always wanted it to be. So there's no question about it. It is just who you are. You don't have to think twice. You just naturally choose that life. If you're interested at all in that, be sure to click the links down below. I will be having a few group programs as well that combine all of this stuff, and it's just so beneficial. So be sure to check out that information down below. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. And I just want you to know you are not alone in any of these thoughts, in any of these fears, and in any of these difficult and questioning times. You are not alone at all, farthest from that. So if anything you take from this, I just want you to take heart that you are on the path. And the reason you're struggling so much with this is because you are starting to question. You are starting to believe that there is an easier way to do this. You are starting to believe that you can have a life that you really enjoy, and it doesn't have to be as stressful as you were making it out to be. So I want to give you hope for that, and go out and reach any kind of support that you do need with this. Unless you want to go it alone, but support can take you there so much faster and in ways that you never even imagined. So I want to challenge you to that. But otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.